Oh yeah. Here we go. 5-0, 5-0. I already did that. Bro, I already did all this stuff. I don't know what. Yeah, my room's a mess, you guys. Every time I hear this sound, bro, it reminds me of Resident Evil. Shake it up. Shake it up. Go.
Hell of a night for a story. Well, set her down. Look at them stars. And I'll tell you what. South heaven. Way south. There was this soul. Special, I mean to say. This soul came to hell just like a tune comes into your head. Nobody knew why or where from. All they knew, she had a score to settle. Now, demons not being the most creative types, they just called her the unknown. But hell is hell. And down there, they take away what you love most. Took her voice. For now, what you need to know is she won't go back. Now this here's the Red Judge, ruler of the Hells, the devil with a capital D. The judge personally saw to the unknown, and just to make sure the unknown didn't cause any more ruckus, the judge locked her up tight with unbreakable magics. No way out. She was trapped. And she was down there a long, long time, just getting madder. Would stayed there forever if I had gone. You see, the thing is, just because the unknown couldn't break those magic gates herself, don't mean they can't be broken. And just because Judge stole her voice, don't mean she'd never sing again. Don't know why I'm so happy remembering it. Her coming to get me and all, but I am. It was like a storm coming from far, far away. I felt it in the air.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't need words. We understood each other without them. Guess it sounds like love at first sight, don't it? You see, the whole universe has a rhythm. Well, it's kind of my pulse. And when I'm with her, we sort of become one. Her music is my music, and my voice is her voice. That's destiny for you. Can't unlock an anguish gate without breaking a few monsters.
It is hot in here all of a sudden.
first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice and despair. Unknown didn't care, though. She had her own plan. Here's Persephone. I reckon we'll see lots more of her. Styx crystal. Good for health. Cambion starts the murder parade. Chaos crystal nearby somewhere. that mess up, lickety-split. Behemoth came crashing down. Nightmare City. Haven't heard that one. Unknown heard the music now. There was still more to do. Conquering Vogue gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say. just getting warmed up.
What the hell? That just followed me over here? I don't know what happened to my shotgun, dude. It does, dude.
The first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice.
Okay, how do I switch weapons? There we go.
conquering vote gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say. Haven't heard that one. It was going good. Call me a pessimist because I had a bad feeling about what was coming.
I have always known you.
wild, dude. This game is hella wild, bro. What the hell?
Told you she'd sing again. Killing that bit of the judge gave her some of her voice back. Gave us both a chance to get back what we'd lost. Rip it from the judge, a piece at a time. Judge didn't much care for that, though. So she called up the strong... devils to her throne. One after another they came, to form a council of war, they called it. Now whether the council believed in us, in the threat we posed, truth is, not yet. We were still nobodies in Hell's eyes. Bottom line was, they were dealing with something angry. Something that was coming for them. It's something they did not know how to stop. Before anything, the judge wanted answers.
I don't care what anybody says.
You see, some poor devil once told the judge that he destroyed this old skull, ground him into dust. And, just so we're being clear, that old skull is me.
Malachi, you swore the skull had been destroyed.
Hell 101. Lie. But don't lie to the judge. You gotta be done for that. Then again, this joker here, well, let's just say somewhere a village was missing their idiot. Nope.
This damned soul, the unknown, shall be your only war. My aspects will guard the other hands. She must never be allowed to reach the throne here in Shul. Never. Tell me you hear me!
I remember this place like it was yesterday. Wish I didn't. So many souls here makes a kind of electricity. Meet the Hounds, Cerberus and Orthodox. they tried to be. Saw something. Imagine it, baby. coming, all right. The chaos ain't quiet. Judge's second aspect just waiting for us. The judge is an awful sore loser.
damned souls.
game is intense, dude. Intense. Alright, though. I'm going to go ahead and end that here, dude, because it is freaking hot in my house right now. And this thing makes you so freaking sweaty, dude. What time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and hop off. Give me a few minutes, and then I'll hop into some Astrobot. Maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, dude, this game is a lot of fun. Especially, like, I didn't realize that the arrows, the chevrons going out, that's what you're tagging the and the faster the chevrons move. You know, when I was swinging the sword in the very beginning, I was like, bro, what am I supposed to be swinging the beat to? Because in my head, I'm swinging to the beat of the music. And, you know, I'm like tapping my foot like a metronome. And I was like, why is my meter not gaining any progress? And then I felt like an idiot, and I looked and I saw the chevrons moving outwards. And I was like, oh my God, dude, it's like Rock Band, bro. You're supposed to pull the trigger or come into contact every time the chevrons hit the mark on the outside. And then the chevrons start moving faster and faster and faster. And once you get that down and you get like the movement, and I'm not going to lie, switching guns is really hard to do. Because when you switch guns, you have to hold in R3 and you have to move your hand like this to select the weapons, like you're shifting gears. Okay, so, like, let's say I wanted to use my sword, right? I have to push in R3, and it appears down here. It appears like where your holster would be at. It doesn't appear up here. It appears down here. So you just have to have faith that it pops up, and, like, say it would be like the equivalent of up on my D-pad. So I hit R3 and I got to move my hand up and then let go of R3 and it'll switch to my sword. And then if I want to switch to my gun, I've got to bring my hand back down here, push in R3, and then move in, like if I want to switch to my machine gun, or move it out if I want to switch to the shotgun. And then I haven't really played around with the skull too much, you know, since the tutorial. I've mainly just been playing the dual revolvers. That weapon was a lot of fun. I'm hoping there's some way to possibly level up these weapons throughout this game, or maybe like make them stronger, or something like that. Maybe put attachments or something on them. I think could be really cool. But so far, a lot of it feels really smooth. Like I said, the biggest thing that I'm catching up on right now is when I go to switch weapons, I keep thinking that I've switched my weapon, but I didn't have my hand in the right spot, so the menu didn't pop up, or I didn't move my hand in the direction far enough, and so dead center is bare knuckle, so I'll, you know, like pull up just my fist, and I'm like, whoa, that ain't gonna get me nowhere. But so far, dude, this game is really fun. And this is exactly what I've been talking about for like the past 6 months. Well, actually about the past year. Ever since the PSVR2 came out, VR is really headed in a positive direction. You know what I mean? I didn't have a lot of faith in the PSVR2 when it first came out, because to me the PSVR system just wasn't that good. And if you wanted like a good reliable VR system, you had to drop $1,000 on the Valve Index, or, you know, the HTC Vive or something like that. And to me, it just wasn't worth it. And up until the VR2, I used to get really bad headaches when it came to VR. And this is even going all the way back to like the Virtual Boy on Super Nintendo. And then Nintendo had this weird little headset thing a long time ago too. You put it on your head. It was like a strap that went around your head, and then there was like a rod that came out, and then a little tiny clear plastic screen about 2 inches by 2 inches folded down, and then there was a wire that came out right here, and it connected to a controller, and it was like I don't want to say, it was like an analog Super Mario. You know what I mean? And it was very hard on my eyes. Even like the Virtual Boy and the PSVR and all these other virtual systems used to give me really, really bad headaches. But the PSVR2 is phenomenal. Along with the MetaQuest 3 as well. The MetaQuest 3 is fantastic. I've been having a lot of fun with it. And it does have a very extensive library, along with a lot of free games every month. You know, the MetaQuest 3 is a really solid investment if you're wanting to play some really good VR games. You know, you got Resident Evil 4, you got Batman Arkham Shadow, you got games like Pavlov, and so on and so forth. And the VR2 catalog is actually getting bigger itself. I mean, we got games like Resident Evil 4 Remake in VR, which the MetaQuest 3, you only get like the original remake, not like the PS5 remake in VR, so you do notice the graphical difference. But you got Horizon Call of the Mountain, Metro Awakening, Skydance's Behemoth is coming out pretty soon, Swordman VR, No Man's Sky, Skyrim, you know, Gran Turismo 7. Like, there is an extensive catalog that's popping out for the VR2 system. And I actually have a lot of faith that companies are going to start taking this more seriously, and they're going to start putting more VR components into their libraries. You know what I mean? Like, I would love, you know how badass it would be in, like, maybe, I mean, I don't see this happening for probably another 30 or 40 years, but could you imagine getting, like, Dark Souls in VR? You know what I mean? And they are working on things like that. Disney has a platform that you stand on, and it's like a big hexagon with a bunch of little hexagons in it, and it's like a motionless treadmill. So you can like walk and take a step, and you can actually walk on it and be stationary. It's really, really cool looking. And then Kent actually has an omnidirectional treadmill, which you actually hook into it like something out of Helldivers, and it wraps around your belt, and then like you attach to like a rope. I haven't done like in-depth research on it yet, but I have seen images and stuff of it, and seen like demonstrations and stuff of it, and it looks really cool. Like, you got your VR headset attached, and then this thing attaches around your waist, and then like a 5-point harness or something like that, and then you kind of like hang from this rod up above you a little bit, and then you have a special set of shoes that come with it, and it's like it's an omnidirectional treadmill, bro. Like, you can walk in any direction. It's really freaking cool. And I think with all these advancements and stuff that's coming, VR is something to take very seriously. You can ask a lot of the people that I know personally and that I grew up with. I've always been anti-VR because I just was like, they'll never get the technology. It will never look that good. It makes you sick. It makes you dizzy. It gives you headaches. It messes with your eyes. But ever since I bought the PSVR2 and I played Horizon Call of the Mountain, I've been in love with my PSVR2, dude. And I get excited whenever I get an opportunity to bust it out and play a game in it. And I honestly can't wait to see if they do Skyrim for the PSVR2. They did it for the PSVR, and you can get it for the Valve Index and the HTC Vive, but no PSVR2 yet. And I think that it would be really smart on their part. Maybe not for the PS5 or the Pro, but maybe in like the PS6 era, when we get the PSVR 3 along with the PSP4, you know, we may get some Dark Souls VR, bro. You know how sick that would be, dude? Cast a spell and swing a big old badonk-a-donk-donk. Hell yeah. So, there you guys go. That's my opinion. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. It's really reminiscent of Dark Pictures Switchback. And that is a VR game by the same company that made like Man of Medan and A Plague Tale and games like that, like those weird style of horror games. It's basically you sit in this roller coaster, right, and you kind of ride around, and you have different decisions on which way you want to go. Like, you can shoot the switch and take a left, you can shoot the switch and take a right, and you can shoot the switch or just leave the switch alone and go straight. and you have to do all these like puzzles and fight off all these monsters and stuff like that while you're riding in like this hell coaster, dude. It's a lot of fun, and there were a lot of moments, bro, where I'd get that whoosh feeling that you get, you know what I mean, when the coaster gets to the very top and then it drops down. It like, some of these games are good enough to where it fools your eyes. Horizon Call the Mountain is a perfect example of that. There were a lot of times while playing that game where I would be climbing underneath like a rock bridge, and there's a rope that goes underneath it, and I'm like moving along the rock bridge like this right here, and I look down and you can see the water like 400 feet below, and you just, you know what I mean? It takes your breath away a little bit because it looks that good. You know, I know a lot of people are maybe struggling financially, or they just don't see that it's worth the investment. Like, they don't see the catalog is that big yet. But I'm telling you, if you get a VR system, I highly, highly, highly recommend the PSVR2 system. The only game that I wish that I could play on this right now is Arkham Shadow. Other than that, there is at least, I can think of at least 7 games for the PSVR2 that are incredibly amazing, especially if you are a horror game fan, especially if you're a Resident Evil fan. That's the only way I'll play a Resident Evil game is if it's in VR. I've never played a Resident Evil game that's not VR, and I genuinely think that VR was made for those Resident Evil games, dude. Like Resident Evil Village in VR, it was amazing. The Resident Evil 4 remake in VR, it was perfect. It was perfect. Horizon Call of the Mountain is another damn good game. If you're a fan of the Metro games like I am, Metro Awakening was another fun game. A little dull at parts, but it was definitely a really fun game, and I hope we get a sequel to it. You know, Skydance's Behemoth is looking fantastic and amazing, and I can't wait to play it. Swordman VR is another great game. If you're into No Man's Sky is on PSVR 2. I know a lot of people are into those sim games, and if you're into racing games, Gran Turismo 7, dude, that's why I got this whole setup over here that I'm going to get going tomorrow so you guys can see me, you know what I mean? But, yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun, dude. I've really been enjoying this, and I have not regretted it 1 minute since this thing arrived at my doorstep. So, we'll definitely be doing more VR as we go through Gran Turismo 7, Metal Hellsinger. We got Skydance's Behemoth coming up, and I think there's another one that's coming up in February. I'm going to have to look it up, though, but there's a lot of companies that are starting to push in the direction of VR. And, you know, Arkham Shadow, to me, Arkham Shadow was a perfect, it was a perfect way to show that you can take so many different titles and make them into VR, because the Arkham series, you know, it was a complicated series, dude. The combat system, the gadget system, the mapping system, you know what I mean? It was the puzzle solving system, and I think that they transitioned that into VR perfectly, and I think it shows other companies, and it gives other companies the confidence they need to go, oh, you know what? Hey, I think, you know, Final Fantasy in VR would be really cool. Maybe we get, oh yeah, the Assassin's Creed game, what is it, Nexus or whatever. I've heard that game is really good. Maybe we get Nier Automata in VR. Maybe we get Lords of the Fallen in VR. Maybe we get Call of Duty VR, which I guess that's already on Meta, but it's not called Call of Duty. It's called something else. I can't think of a reason not to invest in this thing. Yeah, so, alright, you guys. Well, I'm going to end this here. It's already 9 o'clock. I may hop back on for just a little bit, just to get maybe some Astrobot going. Maybe get Lego Horizon Adventure, or the Lego Horizon game. I don't know. It's kind of a coin toss. I'll see which one. Maybe I'll do 50-50 if I can get all my stuff done in time. And I'll start one of those. But if I don't see you guys again tonight, I want to thank all you guys for stopping by. I apologize. You know, when I have the VR headset on, I don't get to communicate with you guys as much as possible. And that is one of the biggest drawbacks to VR for me, just because I don't like feeling like I'm ignoring you guys. You know, I say this all the time. That's one of the reasons why I created this channel, was to meet fellow like-minded people. And when I have the PSVR system on, I can't see the chat. And a lot of times, I'm not going to lie, I feel like an asshole, because people will ask me, like, hey, how's the game? Or is it fun? Is it hard? And I'm just like, oh, you know what I mean? So, but, yeah, like I said, if I don't see you guys again here in just a little bit, tomorrow is Monday. I am going back to work, so my time is going to be limited when it comes to streaming again, just because, you know, I've got to redivide my time. I had a little mini vacation here for the past few days, but I will still I'll still stream at my regular time around 8 o'clock at night. But as for doing like a second stream during the day, it may not happen. I'll do my best to try, though. Until next time, though, you guys all have an excellent, amazing, and